Alright, we are live. So, how is everybody doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah,
Make sure we have audio, which we don't. Oh, there we go. Always get, every time I do Fallout, I never have audio, and I have no idea why it does that way. Anyway, let's just go ahead and start. Just introductions real quick. Who you are, who you're playing. Kevin, why don't you start us off?
Hi everybody, Kevin Hitt here. Playing Arthur Agravain. He is a paladin, 8th level, a paladin of the sea, no less. He once drowned, died, came back from the dead, and, well, although I have no hair, his hair is long and turned bright white. And so there's a lot more to his story that will be developed and fleshed out as we continue this adventure.
Excellent. Hi guys, I'm Sid, at Greek Sid on Twitter. I am playing Zan, the Air Genasi warlock. She has a very mysterious, very traumatic past, which we will also explore at our leisure.
Chris?
Hello, I am Chris Pangrathic on Twitter. I'm going to be playing a Gol, the human fighter rogue swashbuckler type with very fine hair.
Everyone's got great hair in this game. It's great hair all around, y'all.
Are these just hair jokes just for me?
Yeah, we all joined together before you came.
Yeah. We're all going to have nice hair, but that guy.
Exactly.
Your DM is with you on this.
Aww.
That a boy.
MK, what about you?
I'm Music Combat on Twitter, and MK is the best on Twitch. I'm playing Califris, a Valor Bard that just has amazing eyebrows, and he plays the slide whistle. So, and all he does is his best.
I think every time you roll one, you should have to be forced to play that like whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like a saxophone.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll do it next time.
Amazing. All right, so you guys have anything to say before we start?
Do I have a clipboard?
You have a clipboard, but with no clip.
Yes.
So you'll have to share that like on the Greyhawk channel or something sometime.
We need a signal.
Oh my
we need a
God.
signal.
Yeah, that was a fun afternoon of bullshitting.
So good.
All right, well.
Shit posting is my main ability.
I am
Nobody
proficient in bullshitting. Yes.
Nobody knows a damn thing what we're talking about right now either. It's good. All right, well, I guess if not, we'll just go ahead and get started into this with a little recap of what happened last time. So last time on the Temple of Elemental Evil, the Rise of Temple of Elemental Evil, I know the name of the show, I promise. We had a group, 4 intrepid adventurers, down on their luck, light with coin, and they have agreed to escort this caravan laden with goods. Just an easy job for easy coin. As they broke from the hills, plumes of smoke seemed to bloom on the horizon, and this once sleepy village of Hamlet was suddenly just awake with terror. And before them, the remnants of the militia held this bowing line of defense within the town against hooded figures, faces that are cloaked in a snowy substance, and 3 terrifying creatures of some elemental origin, one burning with rage, one of thundering stone, and one torrents of suffocation. Our group jumped headlong into the fray, dousing the town of its would-be ruiners, and after many had already fallen before the onslaught. After talking with gods and priests alike, they took to the streets and broke into the stronghold of Byrne, a town sage and adventurer in turn, who reluctantly let them in to speak their piece. So here we sit, once again, for episode 2 of the Rise of the Temple of Elemental Evil, which I have entitled Rot and Decay.
That sounds like it'll be a nice casual walk in the park for us.
It will be
course.
beautiful and wonderful. So, you guys are sitting in the study/laboratory of Byrne, sitting upon his couch. He holds this vial that Zan gave him before him. The question he asked at the end of last episode, we'll ask once more. What do you know of Zugtoi?
Zuck toy?
Why don't you tell us what you know, and we'll see if it matches up with what we know.
Good plan.
So I'm assuming by that question, it would be nothing.
You know what they say about people who make assumptions.
Might jog our memory.
Deep, deep, deep within the abyss, there lies a demon. Or so I think she lies there. Sekmatoy. She's sort of the queen of rot, the queen of decay, the fungal goddess, as she calls herself at least. These spores, and he shakes this little vial that you've given him back and forth before your eyes. Seems to be something that would connect with her, for I've seen nothing upon this realm that mirrors it. So I fear that something quite powerful, quite dreadful, might lie just beyond the town.
So,
Is this some sort of testing ground, do you think, for these spores?
Perhaps. I am just confused. We have fought many of the last remnants of the temple long ago. They were usually of some elemental cult, not really connected to this. Now we're fighting creatures of all sorts of origin. Exhaling this confuses and at the same time confounds me.
when these individuals exhale this substance, does it then infect another?
Unfortunately, that seems to be the case.
Everyone should wear face masks, probably.
Oh, I can hold my breath for a very long time, darling. It's the rest of you I'm worried about.
Fine.
Why Hamlet?
Why indeed?
That's the question. Why Hamlet?
Literally what he asked.
I'm unsure, to be honest with you. We don't really hold much of anything of value here. We're not a post to really launch any sort of invasion from. I'm as confused as you are.
What about the cathedral? To St. Cuthbert? It seemed to have been where each of these attacks seems to be centrally located.
I have only suspicions. And they, frankly, are quite loose ones. I have no real evidence to back them up. Not long ago, we were visited by some envoy from Burundi. One that I had reached out to in particular to try to gather some aid to help protect this town from the onslaughts that have been occurring. One of the commanders had spoken that in the city of Daraka, far, far north of here, in the kingdom of Ayuz, strange things had been happening. He had seemed to be replacing quite quickly those of his closest confidants, generals, lieutenants, just become missing. And in their stead, creatures of demonic origin seem to be leading his forces, enforcing his law. It's pretty well known that Ayuz and St. Cuthbert are not allies. That is the only connection I can make. Perhaps the two stories are entangled.
I'll look at each of my party members in the eyes. trying to gauge their thoughts, while trying to intimate to each of them that I think there's something to be done here.
Sorry, guys. I had technical difficulties there. We'll pretend that Zan zoned out for a second. So, yes.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, Califers looks at Arthur and nods.
Burns'
Goal
eyes.
is confused
Yes,
about this
yes.
silent communication that's happening.
Burns seems to look at each of you in turn. Why, though?
Why should we help?
What do you have to gain from this? Sorry, my many winters upon the world has made me suspicious.
As he says that, I just want to jingle the pouch of coins very lightly, just so the coins talk against each other.
Talk against each other, just like whisper one another.
Yeah.
I see.
Money, money, money.
So not much as adventurers as mercenaries, then?
No. I, for one, I will not stand for something like this.
But also heroes have got to eat.
Well, there's that.
And while we may be together, we all have different reasons why we do things. And good people should not be killed. Good people should not be the testing grounds for some substance. This is just a village of people trying to make it. And I think we ought to help.
I see.
Agreed.
He looks back to Gaul once more. I suppose you speak in coin only?
I speak many languages. Coin is just one of them.
Also pain. I grab his ear and I twist it.
Pain too. Pain too.
I see.
Not my favourite language.
Well, I can offer you some coin, if that's what you desire.
I think what we desire is, and/or things that can help us. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're all in agreement that something needs to be done, and perhaps we four are the ones that should do something and investigate. And if that is in agreement, what can you do to help us in this quest?
Help us help you, I think is what he's trying to say.
I think I may have come up with a solution, or at least something to cure the ailment of these spores.
That would be extremely helpful, yes.
I'm not entirely certain it's going to work, as I've not had many survivors to honestly test it upon, but I'm fairly certain. And I can give you coin, as I said, should you need supplies, weapons, armor.
How's that sound, my friends?
I require only things that can heal me. Otherwise, I'm good to go. And if you have items such as that, I'm ready.
Yes, those sorts of supplies. We tend to go through those rather quickly, so...
She has a point.
Not that we're not careful, you understand.
Oh, no, not at all. We're very good at what we do, yes.
How's Califris feeling?
Califris is just on board. Califris is like looking at everyone, talking back and forth.
He stands, straightens his robe. Very well. I will grant you the boon of 1,000 pieces of gold.
Woohoo!
Arthur will stand.
He moves over to the alchemy table he had sat at before and produces a handful of 6 of these vials. Milky, sort of a milky substance inside of them, and holds them out in one hand. This is the only 6 of these that I have. Please make good use of them.
We will. We shall.
And he nods.
I assume you can make more, should they work.
They take time. But yes. And as you all are standing there before him, suddenly the door behind him burst open. And the guard that you had first spoken to upon entering the keep has an arm around his shoulder, and a man with a grizzled gray and black beard holds tightly to him, holding his chest where his clothes are smeared with blood and wounds. Byrne rushes towards him, and as the man collapses on his knees, he sits before him and holds on to him. Are you all right? He shakes the man, who seems to be somewhat out of it for the time being. Gets no response. The man tips his head back and looks him in the face. Rufus! Rufus! Listen! He peers at him, and Rufus's eyes seem to loll forward. Starts to speak a word and collapses against Byrne.
I rush forward. Could I expend some of my my radiant healing dice? I'll do. How bad does he look?
He looks like death's door was upon him several miles ago.
I'll try to see if it works.
Okay.
That's 6.
Okay. Some of the paleness seems to clear in the man's face.
Okay.
A moment of clarity reaching his eyes. A long exhale escapes his parted lips, and he looks up to you with this look of thankfulness in his eyes.
What's happened?
Bless you, child. Bless you. I came from the moat house. Something terrible has made residence there. Byrne looks at him. The moat house. Why on earth would anything return to that ruin? Well, I don't know. But the very land itself seemed to attack us. I barely made it back. Didn't even get to see the walls of it. And the others? Rufus looks away, not saying a word.
What is this moat house?
Byrne looks to you. Was an old staging ground long, long ago. Some of the past residents of the temple had taken hold there. Cultists, or would-be cultists as it were, wishing to gain access to it. It was flattened long ago by folks from here and some militia from surrounding territories.
You said the land itself attacked you?
He nods. It's like it didn't want us there. Trail used to be ripe with game, and it just seems to be ripe with vines and razors. I don't think we even saw anything coming. He slowly stands. What are you all going to do at this time?
Just gonna kind of look to Arthur. He seems to know what he's doing.
Arthur walks and stands behind Zan with his right hand on her shoulder, looking at Rufus. And I look back to them all. It's time to get something done.
Can we eat something first?
A good night's rest, perhaps.
Yes. Unless... is there anyone still there? Is there anyone still in immediate danger? We would be happy to help with the watch. We could take shifts.
If you're planning to go to the moat house, and if it's as clearly bad as it seems, I think perhaps it'd be best you spent your evenings resting well, full stomachs, and not with your eyes on the horizon for the time being. We can handle it.
We would be grateful, thank you.
Fern, where do we go?
Are you
Is there a nice tavern nearby? We can kip it in outdoors as well. We're used to that.
Depending on what sort of company you used to keep, there is the Inn of the Welcome Wench, which is what I would suggest.
The Welcome Wench?
Aye. I'll let Osler know you're coming. We'll take care of you this evening.
I'm sorry, what was the owner's name?
Osler.
Osler?
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank
Shall
you.
we?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys collect your vials. You are handed a very heavy pouch of coin and escorted to the Inn of the Welcome Wench by the same guard that had brought you in the first time.
Oh, really quick. I did have a question.
Yes.
As he's pushing us out of his room. How long do these last? The milky vials?
He sort of shrugs.
All right. Just checking. Thank you.
I'm not saying they'll stop it, I'm just saying I think they'll cure it.
Understood. All right, thanks.
Okay. Is there anything you guys wish to do or speak of before we get to the inn for the evening?
Who has the pouch? That's what I want to know.
Cal's got it. You got it,
All
Cal,
right.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a pretty big pouch. And then we've got Zan has the vials.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you all are led to this area, or this inn, I should say. Opening the door, it's fairly quiet. You'd assume that most people in the town are either probably holed up in their own homes or out guarding the town as it is. Do not see you see before you, it's a large welcome room, several tables, a bar in the far corner, and it seems to be a two-level establishment. There's a balcony above, in which you would assume are probably rooms off to various hallways above you. Behind the counter is a very young girl. She looks like she might be 14, 15 years old, who seems to actually be manning the bar for the time being, wiping out tankards. Your guard leads you in and converses with her. She nods, and he nods to you all and walks out.
I walk over to our young bartendress. Hello, love. How are you this evening?
I'm all right. How are you?
Could be better. Will be
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
after some drink, I think.
Yeah, us too. Yeah.
Oh,
Business kind of
Are
slow lately, if you know what I'm saying.
absolutely. Well, I think we can fix that. Can we get around for our friends?
Absolutely.
And well, are you old enough to be drinking?
I don't drink. I just mind the place for my father.
Good. Well, pour yourself something other than alcohol, I think, and join us.
What's your poison?
Well, I'll take whiskey. Everyone?
Also whiskey.
Whiskey works. And I'll find a table in the corner that faces the entrance.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
See, we're easy.
So she brings over 4 glasses and a bottle. Sets it on the table for you all. Anything to eat or good?
Oh, yes, please. What's in the kitchen this evening?
We have sausages, some stew, got a nice stuffed pheasant I made earlier.
Ooh, pheasant sounds lovely.
I was literally going to order pheasant if she didn't say pheasant. This would be awkward.
Any catch of the day? Any fish?
I have some trout.
I would love it.
Okay. So she takes your all's orders and goes back to the kitchen. And you all are sitting in pretty much silence, except for some sounds in the kitchen of pots and pans and various cookware. But otherwise, it's just you 4 in a quiet inn.
Can I ask a question real quick? You said there's a balcony upstairs. How dangleable?
Would you like
How high is that balcony?
would you like
I don't know who
Too
we would
much time with
dangle
Arthur
upstairs.
and golf.
There's nobody here.
There's no one here. We'd have to dangle each other.
There is a girl behind the bar.
Hey, now.
Easy.
There's a girl behind the bar we can dangle.
She's a perfectly dangleable size and age.
Absolutely not.
Would you like to go upstairs to check it out?
Yeah. Calipers is just gonna kind of be like, oh, I'm gonna find the bathroom and wander upstairs and kind of test how solid the banisters are and such.
The dangleability of the banisters.
I guess.
You should always check the dangleability, you know?
Yes, yes.
I'm
important.
gonna stay put.
Perks and information.
You love a good dangler.
I will stay put while they go check the angle of the dangle.
Dangle the dangle. Ooh. That got dirty all of a sudden.
What? Balconies have angles. Come on
Innocent
now.
fun.
Thank- How dare you, sir?
The angle of the dangle upstairs would appear to be sufficient.
Sufficient.
Oh my
Calipers
God.
leans over the edge and kind of gives him a thumbs up.
We do have to work in the morning, Cal.
I just mouth the word later.
Want to get kicked out of the only inn you've been invited to in the whole town.
Gosh.
There's 3, right?
We don't know the names of the other 2.
I know.
I'm just imagining what's happening upstairs with
Right.
these guys, watching the stairway to where they're at.
Okay, so you guys are sitting here, they're upstairs. Your food is brought out to you. Nice hot meal for a change. Definitely welcome to your stomachs as opposed to the trail rations and whatever you could forage along the way here. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Where's everyone at? Where are the people? Why is this pub so quiet?
You haven't had much travelers around here lately.
Do the locals not drink?
They do, but Things have been kind of hairy around here.
Seems like an excuse to drink to me.
It seems like a reason to stay home and protect your families, too.
Suppose so.
How are you, my dear? How's your family?
Mother's busy back there cooking. Father's doing whatever he does.
Which is?
He's getting kind of in his years. We
Oh.
just sort of put him behind the desk and let him do his thing. Just me and Ma seem to run this for the time being.
I'm sorry to hear that. What was your name, my dear?
My name is Vesta.
Vesta. Is Ossa your father, then?
He is.
I was doing exactly what you do at my age, way back then. So, I understand. It can be a tough job, but enjoy it.
It should be mine before too long, I hope. I don't mean that grizzly, by the way.
Sounds a little grisly.
Yeah, it kind of came out bad, didn't it? Anyway, enjoy. If you need me, I'll be back there, waiting for customers.
Oh no, we will definitely give you business this evening, my dear. This will not be my first or my last. So.
She sort of taps the bottle that she set there. I had a feeling.
It's a start. It's a start.
All right. She walks behind the bar and continues her duties. What are you all going to do for the time being?
Is she saying we look like drunks?
No, darling, she's saying that you look like a drunk.
Harsh but fair.
Arthur's kind of hunched over his plate, picking apart the trout. He looks up at Gull. What do you make of all this?
I don't make anything of it so far. Nobody's really told us anything other than we're in danger, help. We'll see. I don't want to get drowned again, preferably. If that keeps happening, I'm out.
I think we can avoid that now. It's good
As
pheasant.
It is good
As
pheasant.
if the ground itself.
Terrible whiskey.
That's not surprising. So the ground itself swallowed them up.
It's a little
How do we fight the
worrisome.
ground?
I mean, how are we supposed to fight the ground?
That would be the question, wouldn't it? Arthur, I know you have some sway over the creatures of the sea. Do you have sway over the water itself?
I'm not really sure as to everything that I can do. All I know at this point is that, for some reason, fish of the sea, they do as I ask. But the water, not so much. Seems much bigger than I.
I see. I mean, I have some sway over the air. Not much. The bit that's in my blood.
Indeed.
What leads do we have? Where do we start in the morning?
I would like to learn a little bit more about this moat house before we, get swallowed by ground.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is closer than the temple people mentioned.
Yes, It's always difficult to watch this sort of suffering.
There's an abomination somewhere that needs to be dealt with.
The whiskey's bad, but it's not that bad. I wouldn't call it an abomination.
It's pretty terrible, love.
It is pretty.
In fact, Vesta, dear.
She looks up from what she's doing. Oh, aye.
What's the best thing you have?
Apart from your personality.
Of course, of course.
Are you being a smart ass?
No.
No, not at all.
Nothing smart about my ass.
She gives you sort of a side look.
Arthur as well.
Sighs,
So complete
and
lie.
she goes from behind the bar into the room behind her and comes out with a bottle. Moving towards you all, she sets it on the top of your table. Some aged brandy.
Have I seen this before?
Are you a brandy connoisseur? Is that your character background?
It,
I'm a spirits connoisseur, most certainly.
Excellent.
it's Ernst brandy, so you've heard of it, and you know it is of good quality.
Yes. Vesta, you've been holding back on us, my dear.
So you asked for whiskey, so
Smart girl.
All right, what do we owe you?
don't owe me anything.
Take back the comment about being smart.
I'm not going to take your best brandy.
That's Goal's favorite price.
She sort of
It is.
pats the side of her apron, and you hear the jingle of coin. You've already been taken care of, at least for tonight.
So we should have all the brandy that we like this evening, then.
Do you have
Understood.
a second bottle?
I have 2 more back there.
We'll have them, another 3 pheasants, some rabbit. If you have venison would be great. Yogurt? Do you have like chilled yogurt?
Go everything but the last one.
Damn. Just keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Yes, now. I tip her. Outrageously.
Arthur stands with his trident, bangs it on the ground once, looks at our pirate captain over there, and goes upstairs to his room.
Okay.
More for us, I suppose.
So you
We'll
guys-
save you some brandy, Arthur.
So how much are you guys going to be drinking tonight?
I'm gonna make sure all my various hip flasks.
Yeah, basically refilling
So you're just,
what's available.
You're just
Maybe
getting-
actually a little tipsy, just a little tipsy.
just getting your liquor on the go. Gotcha. Okay,
Gol is one of those drinkers who tries to make it look like he's drunk a lot more than he has, just as an excuse to act poorly but avoid the hangover.
Ah, indeed. The pirate's life for me.
So she brings out the other 2 bottles of whiskey. She brings out your pheasant. She brings out a small platter of it looks like boiled crawfish as well.
Oh, should I go see if Arthur wants any seafood?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna bring some of that upstairs to Arthur. I have no idea where his room is though, so I guess I'll just start knocking on
doors.
Yep.
Offering a plate of seafood.
Seafood.
I heard the fish were your
And
friends.
I'll bring a bottle. I'll bring him a bottle of brandy.
Fish
I mean,
are
we kind
bread, not food.
Okay. So you 2 go upstairs, not together obviously, but
No.
The other 2 are staying down there eating and
I'm
imbibing.
coming back. I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna knock on Arthur's door
Okay.
and give him some seafood.
Okay. So Arthur, there's a knock at your door.
Enter.
Hi. You missed the seafood.
Indeed. I see you have a plate. Thank you so much.
Of course. Are you all right?
I think one of the things that you'll learn about me, if you haven't already, is I jump in with both feet when I see injustice. And sometimes it doesn't turn out very well. But sometimes I just need to relax and focus on the task at hand. And I really do appreciate you bringing me the food.
All right. I think I understand more than you know. But I'll leave you to your...
You still see the wounds on me. I have not healed. You know, I'm down 20 points. And you can still see I've got, you know, I'm sitting in a chair, kind of my legs with the trident in my hand. And you can see that I'm in a contemplative mood, getting ready to do whatever it is I need to do in order to make myself whole again.
Are you trying to guilt me into healing you so you can come part?
Roll persuasion. No. No, but just knowing that you have my back, I appreciate it more than you can know. And this unholy ground we're about to beat, stand back, because nothing can stand in our way. And then I'll put my head down and start praying once again.
To eat your seafood. All right. I'll go back downstairs with everybody else.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do tonight?
Well, there's no one we can dangle over the banister, or else we'll get kicked out immediately.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, Vesta, I need you upstairs.
It's a difficult job. Leave her alone.
It's very tiring for the evening, folks.
Are people coming upstairs?
Yeah, I think so. Any food that's left over, I like secrete for later.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
Wrap that
step
Yeah.
outside the door when they come upstairs. If I can, can I hear them coming up?
Oh yeah, it's almost dead quiet in this place.
Okay, so I
We're
I
not
step
over.
outside the door and looking at these guys coming up, and I tell them, I'm gonna stay up for the first 2 hours. After that, I hope one of you would want to stay up and make sure that everything's good around here. But I've got you for the first 2. And then I go right back into the room.
Arthur,
All right, buddy. All
Right there, his guilt trips.
right.
Arthur, why don't you get some sleep now? If I go to sleep now, I won't wake up. So I'll take the first 2, and then I'll wake you up in 2. And we'll make sure everything's fine. I'll wait downstairs with Vesta and chat with her for a while.
Fair enough.
So everyone retires except for Zan.
Sure. I'll see what Vesta's up to.
Okay. So around this
Always,
time,
like, face down on the bed, boots still on.
Dangling Vesta
Without
without our knowledge.
He has these really weird drunk dreams about dangling Vesta, and then it's suddenly we're all in a field with big sticks beating the ground. It's really weird. It's a rough night.
F you, ground. How about you?
Oh man. Yeah, I'll sit at the bar and I'll switch to ale. And
Don't want to get too drunk, but don't want to sober up completely.
exactly. Just keep it going.
You'll drink yourself right out of that hangover.
Exactly.
Is there a rhyme about whiskey, then brandy, then beer?
Yeah. Hey, I did worse in college. It's fine. Well, Vesta, do you have to stay awake until we get out of here? Silent treatment. I like it.
What do you know about dangling, Vesta? It's a thing.
Have you traveled?
A bit.
Just realised he's muted.
I traveled to the basement back with your food.
And we
My
defeated
father-
the Temple of Elemental Evil and everyone's happy. The end.
Yay! We did it!
My father keeps me in a cage.
Oh god, this game got dark fast.
Side quest.
Wow. That went dark real fast.
Oh god. I don't
There's a-
think
There's
I
a
don't
ball
think we can
gag.
save them. Mental evil is actually this girl's basement. We
50
found
Shades
it.
of Elemental
We
Evil.
found it.
No!
Oh man, I love it. No, so yeah, I'll chill here with her. She's not gonna talk to me.
We-
She thinks we're
Maybe
crazy.
you put on a puppet show for her, and you could role play that out
You
for
know-
us.
We do
Sure.
have a dangling guild.
Oh, so not only would we have gotten in trouble for dangling, but we were
Yes.
dangling outside of the guild jurisdiction.
Oh
Yes.
no!
Can
Well, no,
you
wait,
all
wait,
hear me at all?
Yes, we
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
There you
I
are.
don't know why my microphone just stopped working for some reason.
It's okay.
Well-
we went into an AU and it was great.
Yeah,
and-
and so far, this is what has happened. We've
can. This
found
game
out
has
that,
new canon.
yes, we found out that Vesta has been kept in a cage by her father with a ball gag and chains, and that there is in fact a dangling guild in Hamlet.
Okay, well, we're going to end episode 2 now.
Two
Alright.
side quests.
Before I got cut off, apparently, you were going to speak with Vesta. That's the last thing I remember.
Yes.
All right. Are we having an in-depth conversation, or is it just chit-chat?
It's slightly in depth, I suppose.
Okay. You might have to refresh me, because I was handling issues.
That's okay.
We handled it for you. We got you.
Yeah, we got you.
Smooth. Nobody noticed a thing.
Not at all.
No, voices were spot on. Or terrible. You pick.
What did you ask Vesta? And that
Well,
will
do we
confirm.
need to recap the cage?
No.
Do we need to recap the cage and ball gag again?
No cage.
Wow.
Sorry.
What?
Yeah,
He's gone.
Nothing.
it went there. It went there. Yep.
How
I'm
long?
a terrible human. Sorry.
Okay. Vesta, how long has your family had this establishment?
Well, my granddad had it. So, close to 50 years now, I want to say.
Oh wow. Were your mother and your father around for the last time that these attacks occurred?
What do you mean?
The word told me that this is not the first time that attacks like this have happened.
I'm talking about the battle.
Yes.
Ah. Yeah, they were around. I was technically around, I just don't remember any of it.
Must have been difficult.
I don't remember any of it, as I said. I assume so.
Have you traveled?
Nah.
Would you like to? Someday?
Someday it'd be nice. I wouldn't mind getting out to Ferendia or something like that. See what an actual city looks like.
Well, they're big. They're loud. Usually rather dirty.
So you're saying they're like a big tavern?
Yes, exactly. Cities are like a big, very big tavern.
She nods and she pulls like a string of keys from her apron and goes to the door and starts to secure it. So, what are you all here for exactly?
Oh, I hardly know at this point. We were here to bring supplies, and now we're here to defeat the ground? I don't know. Don't listen to me. I've been drinking.
She stops,
Says no drunk ever.
looks up to you. Your skin's pretty.
Oh, thank you, love.
What are you exactly?
It's all right. I get that a lot. Well, myself and those that came before me, we have a bit of air in our blood. And so you see this beautiful face before you now.
I don't get it.
Neither do I. I was just born this way, love.
So if I get air in my blood, will I look like you?
I really hope so.
Oh God.
Right.
No. I don't think it works that way.
She looks sort of disappointed at that answer.
She's gonna end up dying of an embolism trying to put air in her blood.
What have you
Way
done?
to go! Nice work! Why is Vesta blue and dead? No, do it. You'll be just fine.
I said no. I said it's not how that works. I cut it off. I shut it down.
She's an impressionable teenager.
So, where are you all headed after this then?
I think we plan to stick around and help out where we can. After that, your guess is as good as mine.
I see. Do you think I could come with you?
Oh. Well. What is your skill set?
I can cook.
Good skills, yes. How are you with a blade?
Do you mean like a knife or a sword or...
I pull out my dagger, twirl around a little bit. Have you used one of these before?
She sort of frowns.
You are a wildly irresponsible drinker.
My skills are more like cutting, pheasant and bread. That sort. I guess I'm not very useful.
No, not at all, love. Don't ever think that. Like I've told you, I started my days in many a tavern. But I had to pick up some other skills rather quickly. I would not wish that on you. Put my dagger back before I cut something.
She sighs, but finally nods. Well, I'd like to be like you one day, perhaps.
All right. Homework. I would like you to find the nicest militia person that you know, and I would like you to ask them to teach you to fight. With a blade and with a bow, with your fists. Have them teach you the basics. And once you've accomplished that, we'll talk.
Me dad, before he sort of lost his mind, he always taught me to fight with this. And this.
Well, those are also important. But you're far more likely to run into those that fight with a blade. So I think you should learn to do that as well. At least to even the playing field.
Alright. Well, it's getting late. I think I'll be prepared for the morning.
Yes, I should be.
Oh.
Robotic?
Waking Arthur at this.
Uh-oh.
We
Oh.
lost you for a second then.
Yes, we did.
Am I back?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yes, I will run upstairs and I guess go jump on Arthur's bed, wake him up so he can take his 2 hours.
Okay.
I'm not joking either.
Knowing this group, I just laugh and get up.
Arthur, it's your turn. It's your turn. Arthur, are you awake? Arthur?
I am now.
Excellent. I'm going to bed. Good night.
All right. In my bed.
No!
I'm like, I thought you just fell asleep there. Like, all right, cool.
I have a process before I go to bed. No. I'll see you later. Good night. And I go back to my room.
All right, Arthur, no armor, just in kind of his night clothes with his trident. I'm just gonna leave the door open where my room is, and just pull up a chair and facing the hallway.
Okay.
And I will use this rest, if I could, sir,
Mhm.
to restore the hit points that I lost with the laying on of hands.
Okay, yeah. Technically we'll have you all go through a long rest tonight, so...
Hey.
Outstanding.
You take your watch in the dark, quiet hallway.
Missing the ocean.
Yes, the breeze is only replaced with the rustling of leaves.
Does Arthur have like cool looking jammies with little dolphins on them?
No, it's now canon.
They're seahorses. Thank you.
Sure.
What else would a sea night ride?
Right? Come on, you know what's up. Seahorses.
Your night is very uneventful. Two hours pass quickly. Are you going to wake somebody else up and just keep this routine going?
Yep. No, Arthur will walk over to Gull's door.
It's not locked. It's
I'll,
barely even closed.
Not locked,
just-
no pants, it's just...
Oh no,
Yeah.
fully dressed, just like
Spread
Starfish
eagle.
off bed.
Yep. And I'll just thump his bed with my trident.
Sleeping.
Not anymore. And I just keep annoyingly tapping my trident on the side of his bed. We know how pirates are. He'll get up eventually.
They eventually get up, and I'll go and sit in the same chair. And as soon as I'm convinced Arthur's to bed and asleep, I'm just gonna fall asleep in that chair.
To be expected.
Califris, you ain't getting woken up.
Califris gets a full night's sleep.
Yeah.
Unimpeded. Love it.
Unimpeded.
Yeah.
Gold doesn't even remember Arthur waking him up. He just knows he went to sleep in his bed and he woke up in a chair.
You do. You wake up in a chair the next morning with some of the sunlight streaming in from the window, mostly in the face region. Very uncomfortable.
Well deserved.
I'll do that thing where I like try and half move my chair so that the sun's not on my face. So like trying to snooze nature.
I love it.
And the rest of you, for better or worse, are now awake for the morning.
Remove my face mask.
Cucumber
do my
slices.
hair.
Alright, so what are you guys going to do this morning?
Armor up.
Yep.
Armor up. Prepare my backpack. Walk downstairs and let's get something good to eat before we go fight the ground.
Okay.
All right.
Stupid ground.
So you come down to breakfast. There's some leftovers from the night before because, well, there's not been a lot of traffic around here. But there's some stew, there's some potatoes, a little bit of, what was it? I think I said lamb. Yes, lamb.
And pheasant.
And
Ooh.
pheasant.
Cold pheasant's the best.
Leftover fish is absolutely abysmal. I would not touch it.
And there's a
So I
small,
said, eat the seafood before.
small bowl of boiled eggs.
There, that's what we're talking about. Potatoes and eggs for this guy.
Alrighty. So you guys proceed to start eating?
Indeed.
Okay,
Yep.
so anything you guys want to do?
Anyone around? Just still us? Anyone stopping for breakfast?
There is Vesta, who's again behind the bar working. And
Amazing.
in front of it, sitting in one of the stools, there is a man hunched over, looks like a bowl of his own, sort of eggs and potatoes. Dark, wiry, or dark-skinned and wiry black hair, with the same sort of mustache and beard combination. Isn't saying a whole lot to the girl, but just seems to be eating breakfast for the time being.
Is there a resemblance between the two?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
They're both human.
That's basically it, yeah.
You're all human. I'm the lone weirdo here. You're all human.
I'm looking at Zan kind of quizzically. Perhaps one last conversation with Vesta?
About?
That man.
Grab an egg. All right.
I love how we're suspicious of literally everyone we see.
Well, there's nobody been coming in and out of this place since we've been here, and it's been awful quiet.
All right. I'll go up, sit by the bar, and good morning, love. Breakfast ale?
I don't know that I recommend it, but if that's what you wish, I'll get it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, she proceeds to get it for you. The man doesn't seem to be paying you much of attention, just digging into his food.
Good morning.
Sort of
Flashing
looks,
my bright white smile.
sort of looks over to you. His smile starts to grow on his face. Well, hello, hello.
My smile shrinks a little.
A dangling candidate, Califus.
Well,
Yes!
aren't you a
Stop the
lovely
day, right?
creature?
Yes, I've known that for a long time, but you are blessed enough to realize it today.
So are you on the job?
I think we sent the wrong person.
Yeah.
Is that marginally better than do you come here often?
I'm gonna do a little neck crack, like. Yes, in fact, I am. I'm here to save your town.
His smile starts to fade. Oh. Let's see.
What are you here for, my love?
Well, I fucking live here, so.
Oh. Lovely.
Thanks.
Enjoy your breakfast. I wander back to the table.
Making friends again, Dan.
Oh, always, darling. Even when I can't help it. Yeah, he seems like trash. I'm not worried about it.
Should we go do something?
Aye.
That'd be nice.
So what are you all going to do?
Time to go stick pointy things in the ground.
Well, first, who would we speak to about this moat house?
Did we get a name of anyone who's there? I don't think we did we?
Just
Burn
Rufus.
and Rufus.
Yeah. I'd like to know a little bit more about it before we get swallowed by the earth.
Yeah.
Think Burn and Rufus are up.
Think so.
Okay. You guys finish your breakfasts and proceed back to the keep. For our time's sake, we'll say that you acquire an audience with them. Rufus looks much better than he did yesterday. Seems to be eating in a better mood, a little healthier.
Is Rufus the one that Calipris was like very muchly complimenting to distract him?
No, he was not. It was one of the other guards that were there.
Ooh, no.
You know that Rufus is one of the two people that overlook the town.
It's nice to see you looking much better, Rufus.
Well, I'll have you to thank for that.
Oh. I just got you back on your feet.
So, what brings you all here?
Well, information. I'd like to know what exactly we're up against. What can you tell us about this moat house exactly?
I can't add much more than Byrne did yesterday, but it's just east of town here. Maybe an hour by horse. Find a split in the road, an old game trail to the southeast? Yes, southeast. Follow that along for another hour, and you'll come to the moat house. It used to be an old fortress. A little over a decade ago, been taken over by some of the people who wanted to be a part of the cults that inhabited the temple at one point. I didn't get a chance to get my eyes on it this time. I just know that whatever's there did not want us there.
You didn't even get to approach the ruins themselves.
I didn't even get to set my eyes upon its walls.
All right. That's all I've got.
Enough
About
talk.
All right.
Anybody else? Questions? It's your last chance for an info dump before we leave.
No.
I feel like I'm not asking a question I should ask, but I can't think of it right now.
I'm sure we'll find out soon if there was something we should have thought of earlier.
Yeah, probably when we're dying. So
Right.
you know.
That's what I wanted to fucking ask. You guys exit the keep, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Put your boots to the ground.
Yep.
Heading east. How are we traveling, guys? Are we cautious? Are we
Yes.
Pretty cautious. As cautious as you can be on, I assume, on horseback or on foot.
That is up to you all.
Did we have horses? I thought we just had the 2 horses that dragged the caravan.
Oh, were there only 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess we're not on horses then.
Oh, we can share.
You have
Come
a-
on.
You have a hefty bag of gold. If you want to purchase more, you probably could.
Oh yeah. We should.
Could they just drag me on the litter? And I'll just sleep the whole time they
Oh,
take
God
it.
likes the sound of that.
Would there? I don't know. We're in a tiny town. I don't think there's anywhere to buy healing drafts or anything like that.
Maybe-
We're on our own.
That'll be
Maybe
the
the
question
cat.
we ask. That'll be the question we ask Byrne on our way out.
There you go.
Okay. Let's see here.
Any place to buy magical or anything that would heal us in this town?
He mentions that there is a store called the Old Trading Post, and there is a halfling male by the name of Jomandart who runs it.
Jamandar?
Jomandart
Jamandart.
says he might be able to help you.
I think we have one last stop to make.
Yes.
And if you all do want to inquire about horses, there are stables here that you can purchase them from.
That's a question. Would we be able to reach the moat house on horseback, or is the terrain not conducive for horses? Would we be better on foot?
He says, we went in stealth without horses before. The track seems to be overgrown. It's highly unlikely you'll get horses through there. Maybe to the crossing, but that's about as far as you're probably going to get.
On foot it is.
All right.
Did we split up that gold the night before, or is Califrus still carrying all 1,000 gold pieces?
Cal's just dragging it behind him.
Yeah. Slow down, guys.
The banker.
May I have my spending money, Cal?
Yes, please. Money, please.
Yes. Califrus disperses it. How much was it? How much do each of us get?
250 each, I think. It was 1,000 we got.
each.
250 each. All right.
Yeah, and then we had, what was it?
We got
30?
37, I think, each
Okay,
last time. Something like that.
cool.
Not sure all of us got all of that though, if I remember right.
No, I kept one over.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
He
couldn't
did.
Split
He-
one gold piece.
He bribed our friend Willem.
Indeed.
So-
Good work.
Okay, so where are you
And now
guys?
that I've been paid, I'm on board.
You guys have you guys have split your money, and you're going to head on to the trading post or out of town.
Yeah.
Or?
Trading post first,
Trading
I think.
post, yeah.
Okay. So you make your way. I'm sorry, to the trading post, a small shop. Once you enter it, there's smells of herbs and spices, and you see rope, and it's a whole collection of all sorts of different kind of gears you could think of, even a few weapons and a couple sets of armor. There's a gentleman who seems to be on a stool, a halfling, who's sort of arranging things on a counter or on a shelf as you all enter the store. A small bell alerts him to your presence.
Are you Master Dart?
I am.
I believe we'll have some business for you.
Oh. Excellent, excellent. He jumps down off of it and runs back behind his counter. Seems to climb up on another stool. Leans on it, looks forward on you. What can I help you with?
I would like to see if we have some healing drafts of some kind. Do we need to stock up on anything else, my friends?
I would like either an axe or a machete for clearing brush,
Axe or
and
machete?
some kind of tent in case we have to sleep outside.
Okay,
Oh, yes, good plan.
that's a good plan. He does have 4 potions of healing he's willing to part with. He's asking 75 gold pieces apiece for them.
Ooh, okay.
I'll take one of them quite happily.
I will also take one.
Arthur as well.
There was 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Calipers will take one as well.
Okay. So those restore 2d4 plus 2 HP apiece.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you're just looking for an axe, he said?
An axe or a machete, something for clearing brush if it gets overgrown.
Okay. Trying to bring up a chart here for all my sellables. You can purchase a hand axe or a machete for 4 gold pieces.
Let's grab a machete.
Okay.
And yeah, a tent of some kind if there is one.
Oh, a tent, that's right. You can purchase what is essentially a 2-person tent for 2 gold pieces.
Yeah, let's grab one of them.
I'll grab one as well.
Okay.
Expensive shop.
Only a bedroll for me if they have one.
Just a bedroll? I'm surprised you don't. Do you have one in your pack already? I don't remember.
I'm not sure. From what I'm looking, it doesn't say that I do.
You can purchase a bedroll for a single gold. It's not expensive.
Right. I now have.
Anything else you all are looking for?
How much was the potion?
75.
75?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think the last thing for me is a whetstone.
A whetstone. I don't have a price of. Let me look one up here for you. You can purchase a whetstone for a single copper.
And then just a couple, 3 more rations, and then I'm good.
I have a few still.
Yeah, I have
Got
2 left.
Okay.
I've got pockets full of pheasant and lamb.
You do. You can purchase a day's worth of rations for 4 silver.
Okay, so I would like to just get 3 more so that I'm not super having just food falling out of my backpack.
Excellent.
I have 5.
That's where I'm at, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh no. This says I have 10. That can't be right.
I think you start with 10 from your starting game, usually.
Why not? Okay.
MK, is there anything you're wanting?
Is there like can I get a better rapier? Do they have that?
We can probably help you with that. How much a rapier costs to begin with? Okay.
Did you want a shopping episode this week, Seb? Because you got one.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We still have like an hour and a half, so. He does find a rapier tucked in the back corner. He's asking 30 gold for it. It seems to be very high quality, though.
Is it like it's good? It's Gucci? Like can I like perceive it to like see if I can like insight? Is that insight?
What are you trying to perceive?
I'm just trying to like get some stats. So like I can like no.
Can the blacksmith that made it please be named Gucci? Can it just like hang Gucci
Yeah.
across the
Gucci
blade?
sword. It'll be in Dwarven script, that's all.
Yes.
How about you roll me an Arcana check?
Okay. Let's see. I rolled a 18.
18?
Mhm.
With your 18, looking over the blade, as you see, like, across the pommel and down the blade itself, it does appear to be very fine quality. But beneath your fingertips, you do feel a slight humming, as it might carry some sort of enchantment upon it.
Well, that sounds cooler and better than what I have right now, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy it.
Okay.
What you got there, Cal?
Oh, well, it's something really cool. I can feel it. It's humming.
It sings.
It
sings. It's perfect for me.
Let me find your character sheet. We will add a rapier to you.
Woo.
Do you know what it does, Cal?
No idea.
Would you like me to find out?
Oh man, could you?
Well, yeah, it'll take me a couple minutes, but yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, why don't you buy it first so, he doesn't try to jack up the price on you, and then, yes, we'll figure it out.
All right.
Purchasing, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm. I already took away the gold.
Okay.
So.
I added it to your sheet, by the way.
Oh, cool.
So you are good there. Okay, what are you using to discern this blade?
Zan will pull out her books. It will take about 11 minutes approximately, but she'll her book is rather pretty. You've seen it a lot, but it doesn't seem to wear and tear. It's just this beautiful white book with like gilding on the pages. It's lovely.
Cal first goes, wow.
Cal, you've seen my book like several times.
But now I'm seeing it up close.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and do ritual identify.
Okay. So you cast your spell. Looking over the blade, it's a very straight blade. Seems to have a silver hint upon it. So you're guessing that there's probably some silvered edge to it.
Oh.
The point is quite sharp. Doesn't seem to really dulled during its course of its lifetime. Probably made by dwarven hands a long time ago.
Wow.
The Great Dwarf Gucci.
The great dwarf Gucci.
Yes, please.
It's canon.
It's canon.
He has nice shoes.
But in all game mechanic terms, this is going to be a silvered rapier +1.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well, it's going to hit things a lot easier.
Wow.
And if we run into any, peskier types of creatures, it's got a hint of silver in there. Might be helpful.
All right.
Put my book away.
Damn it, I want one.
Califris is just kind of like swinging it around now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Master Dart.
Oh, I.
This might be a long shot. I'm assuming you don't carry any sort of magical supplies, scrolls. Anything of that nature?
Well, me.
Mystery potions are always fun.
Mystery potions.
Anything in the bargain bin you can't identify, we'll take them.
Mystery box of potions, 10 gold
Yeah.
pieces. What do they do? We don't know. Find out.
Blind box potions.
Throw this and see what happens.
Let's see. We'll just go through a list here to save time.
Cool.
He does have a potion of climbing, which he's asking 180 gold for.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see. There is a potion of superior healing that he also carries, which is 450 gold.
Ooh. Ouch. Okay.
He does have a quiver of arrows. He's asking 50 gold each for the arrows themselves.
What's so special about these arrows, Master Dart?
They're just very expensive.
Very expensive.
Made by Apple.
The eye arrow. Love it. They have a magical quality imbued upon them.
Oh.
Vague.
I guess what do they do? Do they hit harder? Do they...
They pierce deeper than any arrow you've ever let loose.
I carry a crossbow. Do any of you? Ranged? No?
I have one, I prefer not to.
Alright. That'll be a pass then, Master Dart.
Okay. Just looking through some stuff here. So he's got stuff that you guys can't afford. So like $3,000 worth of gold. It's like, yeah, you're not getting that.
No.
Maybe later.
Yeah.
Maybe when we get back.
Yeah.
There is a potion of speed as well for 350.
Wow, meth got expensive in Hong
No. Anyone? Any takers?
I'm good for
Nah.
that.
No.
I think we're alright.
We literally just got paid, let's not.
Yeah, that's not...
No.
Yeah.
Blow your load.
Or
in one
I'll
place
be
here.
insufferable again.
Alright, guys. Anything else you want to purchase here? Or?
Got my potion. Got my tent.
We're good.
I got torches.
Okay.
Arthur, anything you wanted?
Just to get moving.
Alright. So our Temple of Elemental Evil shopping trip has concluded. we leave east and leave the town behind us. You guys are proceeding cautiously, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you going to do so at a hindrance to the speed at which you arrive to your destination?
Yeah, I think so.
Long? Yeah, how long did they say it would take to get
said
there?
an hour, I
A few
think.
hours?
Yeah, an hour by horse, so...
So a few hours on foot?
Yeah, probably about 3 hours by foot.
I think
Alright.
once we're within, maybe once we're within an hour, half an hour of the place, then we'll start slowing down and going carefully.
Yeah,
Doesn't make sense to go kind of stealthily along the main road for 2 hours.
Right.
makes sense.
So you guys...
What's our marching order?
Yep, that was my next question.
Sorry.
No, you're
Sorry,
fine.
sir. Sorry.
It's all good.
I can scout ahead if we want.
I'll be in the middle.
Middle.
In
Shall
the
I take rear guard
middle.
then?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And I guess Cal will be between Arthur and Zan.
Dan.
All right. I'm just rolling some checks. Your few hours pass pretty quietly. Haven't seen anything of a nature of your interest nor threatening. and you do come upon what you believe is the hunting trail that Rufus had spoken of, which proceeds to the southeast.
It may be best if I go ahead here a little bit, put some distance between myself and you, and try and scout the place out. I think I'm probably the stealthiest of us.
Only a little, darling. Not too far. We don't
you'll-
exactly know what we're up against.
You'll be within shouting distance.
All right.
Okay, so you're going to keep your order besides, I'm assuming? Or the same order, I should say. Okay. So you take off the main trail into the slightly rougher old game hunting trail. Or what it might have been an old path to the keep at one point, long, long ago. The woods begin to close around you. Not physically closing around you, but they're getting more narrow as you go in.
The trees are on it too!
Run away!
Their fingers form a canopy high above you, and it seems to even choke the light from reaching the floor of the forest. Let's go ahead and have Gaul make us a perception check. And I'll give you advantage since you are actually trying to keep watch on this.
Cool. 22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay. The one thing that of all this that disturbs you the most is just how quiet the woods are.
No animals.
No sounds of birds.
Oh boy.
The normal wildlife. Seems you've left them long past. And the deeper you get, you have a almost acrid scent that carries on the wind. Doesn't seem to come from a particular direction, but all around you.
Are we seeing anything up ahead? Like, have we seen any moat house yet, or is it just up?
Not yet.
Trees,
You haven't. You guess you probably have a good hour walk still ahead of you, especially as thick as the woods are becoming.
We should press on, but carefully.
Stealthily?
Stealthily?
Do you want to
Yes.
make me some stealth checks?
Yeah.
Certainly do.
Alrighty, let's do that.
Not my strong suit.
Nice. 15.
I wish that had been an advantage.
Still a good roll.
Yeah, 15.
I got
14 here.
14.
It means I rolled a 4.
unnatural 20.
Hey!
Ooh, hello.
Yeah,
And you
unnatural,
disappeared.
unnatural, not natural.
10.
10. Okay. So
Sorry, y'all.
you all proceed forward, fairly stealthily. The only person that's really being heard by Gull in the front is Zan, of course. She's not making like overwhelming noise. Not like she's tripping and pans are falling out of her hand. It's you do catch it though. You proceed forward. The trail before you seems to now be snaked with vines. The vines don't really feel like they belong in this terrain. Like,
Are they going to be impeding our progress, or are they can we step over?
they are slowing you down slightly, but at this point they don't seem to be stopping you. They're not causing a huge ruckus, and you do have your weapon if you wanted to, or your machete or whatever you purchased if you wanted to use it, which would help.
Yeah, I think for now maybe keep quiet though. It doesn't feel right, and hacking through the underbrush is going to be loud.
Okay.
Can I do a nature check on the vines?
Sure.
I got a 19.
A 19. Okay.
Mhm.
You liken these vines more to what you would find in a more swampy or mire type environment. And actually the scent of the air kind of reminds you of that as well, as you catch the small hint of what might be this decaying plant matter mixed in with the acidity as well.
Yeah, I want to slow down a little just so I can keep a better eye out.
Okay.
I don't want to be surprised by anything.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Eyes up in the trees.
Yep.
And Gull is leading correctly?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and give me another perception check?
Cool. Just straight perception this time.
You can do it with advantage.
Cool. 16.
16.
My best roll.
Okay. Ahead of you, about 40 feet, you would guess, you do see vines that are crossing the road, but they're not quite as thick as the ones you've been plowing through. And they seem to be moving a bit. Looks like they're trying to be stealthy, but you do catch the hint of it.
I will immediately stop as soon as I see them moving.
Okay.
And kind of wait till I can see the others appearing behind me and just kind of stop them and try and pick my way back.
Okay.
The vines are moving up there. Last I checked, that's not what vines are meant to do.
No, not on their own. Well, I do have a little something that plants do not crave.
Is it fire?
No, it's a little spell called Blight. I don't know.
Are they the moving vines? Do they look like we could kind of give them a wide berth, or are we going to happen to kind of cross them?
You would have to probably plow into the forest a little bit further. And
To go around?
Yeah.
So we could go around them, but we don't know what's...
Mm-hmm.
If they're moving on the path, we don't know what's lurking off the path.
Can I try to do like a... No, that's not gonna work. What am I thinking? Can I try to do a
Brainstorm.
like a slide whistle snake charm thing, and see if just my natural charisma will make
I
the
like it.
You
It will
can
give
certainly
away
try.
any element of surprise that we have.
I'm gonna seduce the vines. Yeah. Is
Love
the
it.
party cool with that? I don't know. I don't even have a spell that could like.
I will stand and watch in awe as you try to seduce these vines. I find very interesting.
And doesn't work, then we'll give it a try, I suppose. That came out very wrong. Very wrong. Never mind. I didn't say that.
I've seen Evil Dead. You don't want to fuck with foliage.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. I'll try to charismatically get the vines to move. I'm gonna roll charisma.
Okay. Are you going to use your instrument or talk?
Yeah, I'm
or...
gonna use my instrument. Let me think of a really good song.
And...
Yes. Okay, that's the song.
I feel you.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna roll. Please.
You can make it a performance check.
Oh no.
Performance check.
Was that a 1? That was the
Was
face of
that,
a 1.
was that a 1?
It's a face of a 2. Plus 5 is 7. So Calipers is kind of like really poorly, like.
Yes!
Oh my lord.
He's like trying to like like a vine too. You know, trying to seduce the vine or whatever. Getting it to, you know,
I
move
can't
out of the
help
way.
but dance. My Arthur.
I mean, Zan's swaying. Zan's feeling it.
Go ahead and make me another perception or another performance check. So we'll give you advantage on it now.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. Okay. 17 plus 5.
20.
Yeah.
Nice, 22.
Okay.
22. Yeah, I'm bad at math.
Okay.
So yeah.
Everything I ever wanted ever.
Unsure whether it's due to the nature of liking or completely disliking the tune that you've played. Beyond your sight here, past where Gaul had mentioned seeing this, a shape moves away from the direction you all are traveling to the east. Or to the south,
wait,
I'm sorry.
So something knows we're here.
Yeah, well, definitely now.
Yeah. It's a
So the
very
vines
odd
didn't
bird
move,
call.
but something in the distance moved.
So has it moved towards you?
Okay.
It's either
But
very
the vi-
good or very bad.
The vines are still there, though.
You'd have to get closer to get an inspection.
I'll make my way back up towards the vine.
the
and
vine's
see
still
if there's
there.
been any change.
Okay. Gaul, you move forward. And you see no signs.
I'll just kind of turn my head over my shoulder and go, yeah, still here. Do the vines go up into the trees?
They seem to have been from around the trees and the forest floor themselves.
Can I, like, climb a tree and try and traverse across them arboreally?
Sure. You can give me acrobatics or athletics, whatever's better.
Or the other one, acrobatics would be better for me. Oh, that's a 10.
Okay. There's plenty of things to grab upon, and you have no issue making your way up the tree. The further up you go, it just seems like it's denser and denser, the woods around you. You gonna go clear to the top and take a look?
Yeah, sure. That's an
Okay.
option. Absolutely.
Sure. So you finally break the canopy of the trees, taking a look to your east and a little north, and you see what looks like the ruined walls of a keep in the distance. Other than that, no real signs of anything. Just the trees ahead of you.
I'll kind of come back down a little bit. I want to try and cross the section where the vines are in the trees if I can, so I'd have to get on the ground with them.
Okay. I should add, there's you also see a moat that goes around the.
Cool. Yeah. How far away is that?
You're going to guess, traveling the way that you're traveling, you have at least another half hour before you get there.
Cool.
Unless you want to go faster.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
So you're going to try to go across. Go ahead and make me another acrobatics check.
Sure thing. 16 this time.
Oh, you have no issues crossing the area. Plenty of things to grab onto.
Cool. And I'll just kind of try and bring myself down back to the path.
Okay.
Past the vines.
All right. I won't make you roll to get back down. What are the rest of you
Good, I
doing?
don't want to press my luck.
You sort of see him disappear into the treetops, and then he's gone. For all you know.
I need to put a leash on him.
Careful, he might be into that.
It's just like climbing into the crow's nest. I know what this guy's doing, and I'm just on the ready.
Okay.
Cal, what other songs do you know?
I know tons.
Are there
Apparently-
any others? Any others that seem appropriate for right about now?
That's a pretty good
pressure.
song.
No pressure. No pressure.
Let's see. I've got some. I could like inspire you guys, but like, let's see. I've got counter charm, but I don't think that'll help us.
No.
And I keep trying to read it, but
I was just asking. We're waiting. And you're so good at that, so.
I think if I played any more music, it might like attract like
Oh, good point.
wildlife.
I haven't seen any wildlife. That's part of my problem.
Once I come back down, can they see me, or can I see them, or are we kind of, is it round the corner or something? Or
It's given your perceptions and you knowing where you're at in comparison to them, you know where they're at, but not necessarily they don't know where you're at.
okay.
They just seem to be standing there.
I guess I'll try and make my way back to them and tell them that I managed to climb across, and then try and climb across again.
Okay.
I don't want to shout.
So you make your way back towards them.
I peer out of the trees.
No!
Hello.
God.
Why are you all standing around?
We're waiting for you!
Oh. Well, I got past. We can climb past the vines. If you can all climb.
That look.
I can certainly try.
I'm down for trying.
Let's go.
All right. If you all are going to make it this way, give me athletics or acrobatics. Unless you have some other skill that you feel would be more pertinent in this situation.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Califers can fly. Totally. Totally been on my character sheet the whole time.
Do I want to burn a spell?
Natural 20 for a 24 here.
Damn. Okay.
All right. If I totally blow this, then I'm gonna be ready to cast levitate.
What would you say? Athletics or
Acrobatics.
acrobatics?
So Arthur just two hand climbs it, just
Woo.
disappearing in an instant.
11.
Okay.
$25.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. So you all have no issues climbing around this area and back up to the path once more.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Califers is like a monkey. He does it so good.
Oh, we lost somebody.
I know.
Where did Chris go?
Man down.
Okay,
He fell down the vines.
Watch out for that tree!
You die in the game, you die for real!
He fell down the vine.
We are all Zan now.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem. So you guys gonna keep continuing on the way that you're doing. Gotta roll a couple little checks here for you. Okay, good deal. You have no issues pushing your way back through the rest of this and eventually coming to a clearing. And I will switch you all to another screen here. Let me know if you can't see.
Just loading on my end.
All right.
So you come to the foot of this moat house. The walls are crumbled. It looks like it might have had a second story at some point, and it's just sort of collapsed upon itself. There's this stinking smell of rotting, decayed plant matter. It just envelops the area. a low fog, even during the daytime, that seems to sit over top of the water. It has a very acrid smell, almost overpowering. Very quiet besides that. Before you, there is, looks like a makeshift bridge that's headed in towards the keep itself. The doors that were there look like they've been broken off the hinges and are sort of laying against the walls inside, one laying against a tower. Other than that, not much else going on, and it seems to be quite quiet.
Is there any sign of whatever we saw moving? Like, there's something might have passed through here, or...
You only see what appears to be tracks of small game.
Okay.
But
Animals here, but not in the forest. Eee.
they do look quite old, and the ground is sort of soft, almost swampy-like, so it's hard to tell how long the tracks have been here for.
Is the ground eating you yet?
Not yet. I'll let you know, though.
Good.
Kind of prod the ground tentatively with a rapier.
So you poke it down on the ground. It sinks a fair distance. And you see you withdraw it, there's a little bubble of water that comes up behind it. It's a ground that's saturated heavily.
Our boots.
Change the music a little bit here.
Okay. Does it seem like we would sink into it if we tried to walk across it? Does it seem quite boggy?
You don't feel that your weight in particular would have sink, but something heavier most likely would have.
Okay.
Quick question. I have a ring of water walking, so I wouldn't. If the ground is
Nice.
sodden with water, I'm not gonna sink.
That would be your guess.
That would be my guess.
Arthur's gonna walk and stand on the broken moat house bridge door thing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk across, trident in hand, shield in the other. I would like to move and stand right there.
Okay.
Califers is gonna follow closely.
I'm not seeing a map, by the way. I don't know if I should be.
You don't see a map?
But I think it's my connection rather than anything else. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I had to zoom out. Cool.
So, Arthur, the moment you put your foot on the wood, it doesn't give under you, but it definitely creaks, as if it's old, soggy wood. It's been here for some time.
And then I'd like to step onto what looks like, stone. I'd like to just step from there to here.
Okay.
Maybe let Gore catch up. We don't know what we're up against up there.
What are the other two doing back there? Zan and Gaul.
Gore,
Yep.
I hate to ask, love, but could you go ahead and see if we're talking about traps?
Sure thing. Before I go in there, can I head... I'm just going to read my... Dude, can I head, around this corner, just see if there's anything waiting for us outside before we go in and put our backs to the door? Like, if I head round this way.
Go ahead. Go ahead and move your token or wherever you want to go to.
If we're talking speed, I can get to here in a round. I don't know if...
Okay. So as you round the old tower that sits there, you do see what seems to be a break in the wall itself. You could probably pass into the remains of the old tower, just around the corner here.
Cool. Does it seem safe? Can I see any sign of traps or instability or anything like that?
The stone itself is quite brittle, but sturdy enough to pass through.
Cool. Let's go in that way then and just see what I see.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean in there. Oh.
Right. We'll start going a little order here. Zan, what are you doing?
I guess I'll wander up over to Califers over here.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I didn't know Roll20 did this with the light, and I can't see any of you guys now.
I can't see you either. Oh my god, yeah, it moved.
Okay, Arthur,
That's terrifying.
your
That's
feet,
really scary.
your feet leave the wood and clack against the stone, and as you step just past the yawning doors, to your far right, you see a creature. Seems to be feasting upon an old dead horse, just slurping the meat from the muscle and the bone. Large, insectoid-looking creature. And it sort of looks up at you as you enter and lets out this dissatisfied hiss. And you hear it echoed to the other side of itself. Don't see, but the sentiment is echoed back towards it. And for that, we'll go ahead and take a break
Ah!
Oh, you bastard.
and get started with this encounter that's about to come up.
Ooh.
Oops.
So we'll be
Maybe
back.
it's not hungry anymore.
We might be back if I'm not eating.
We'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, we are back. I get to say the words that every DM likes to say. Time to roll some initiative.
Oh God! All right.
Let's do this.
I got a nat 20.
Hey!
I'm getting really good rolls today.
Yeah, you are.
7.
18.
Also 18.
Yeah.
Okay, MK got
All right.
20, right?
That's twice we've shared initiative.
What did Zan?
Yeah, it's true.
Zan, what'd you get? I'm sorry.
18.
18. And Kevin?
7.
Excellent.
Oh boy.
Adding it to my little turn counter here in roll 20 so I can see a little easier.
Cool.
Yeah, that thing's cool.
Gaul's already got his. Add Zan. I just put MK as MK. I'm just bad. Arthur.
That's me.
Okay. Got 20. Zan got an 18. Arthur got a 7. We'll sort that. Okay. Now let's change the mood a little bit.
Ooh.
You pick a good song here. What sounds good? Let's go with this one. All right.
Oh God.
MK, you were at the top of the round.
Oh boy. Okay. I guess how many dudes do we have going on here?
You don't know.
I don't know. But they're all like in the room that Arthur is in, right? That's like a room.
It's like a courtyard.
Mm-hmm. So it's still like closed off. I think I'm gonna use my movement to catch up with Arthur, try to see what he's seeing.
Okay. Well, you are 5, 10, 15 feet behind him right now, so you can move your token wherever you want to within 6 squares.
Okay.
So you can physically drag it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move just ahead of him. Oh no.
You see it now, huh?
Oh no.
Oh God, I still can't see it. Oh no.
It's not that bad. Alright, cool. And then I guess I don't want to be the first to attack because I know I'll be the first to get hit. Let's see.
I believe we just earned a divine favor, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Thank you, chat.
All right. So let me roll a d4 here real quick before you start your turn. Actually, MK.
Mr. Player 6.
MK, can you roll me a d6, please?
Okay.
Alrighty then.
I got a 5.
You got a 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have supernatural protection. So you have a guaranteed success on any one saving throw that comes up during the game here.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hey.
Keep that in your back pocket. And thank you. Was it Player 6 you said? Mr. Player 6?
Yeah, Mr. Player 6.
All
Mr.
right.
Player
Thank
6.
you.
Thanks, Player 6.
Appreciate that. That's awesome. Such a fucking awesome community here.
Right?
I love it. Appreciate you.
All right, MK, what you doing?
I guess I'll cast True Strike. That lets me know their weaknesses, correct? Let's see. Yeah, insight into the target's defenses.
Okay, does it say anything specific? Like you can pick one or?
On your
Alright,
next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll. Target.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point at the guy who's closest to me.
Is this one here?
Yeah, that one there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just point at him and say, "Hey, ya butt."
Classic.
He looks hurt.
Good. He hissed at my friend.
I put a little cross and skull bones on there for you. So,
All right.
skull bones, cross and skull bones. I don't know what the hell I'm saying today. Okay, anything else for your turn, MK?
That'll be it.
Zan, you were up. And Gall, you were on deck.
Oh god.
Cool.
I'm gonna yell over to Gall. Gall!
Hello.
Little help? Little
Okay.
I will move in. I have no idea. I don't see anything, guys.
Oh, you will.
I'm sure I will. Move over here, maybe?
I'll show chat what she can see while she's moving.
Oh god. I see nothing! I have no idea. I literally cannot see anything.
Nope.
I don't know what's happening.
Nope.
So I will go ahead and cast all right, Arthur. I hope this is helpful. If not, I'll just be interesting. I'm gonna head and go up to Arthur. I'm gonna touch Arthur, and I'm gonna cast invisibility on Arthur.
Ooh.
Oh.
Can I still see me? What the hell?
So Arthur disappears from sight. So put a little icon on there for you. Anything else for your turn?
I literally. What's going on? What is it? What's happening? Let me see. I have no idea. Can't see a thing. So that'll be it.
Okay. Go.
Cool. All right then. So I will move. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of my movement into here, just so I can see what's going on. Okay. Where's Arthur gone? Which one ate Arthur?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Let's. God.
I do a spooky ghost voice.
Oh God, what was that?
Calvus is like, "Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell
That's
him."
my full move.
Ooh.
Oh God. I can't get to them this turn. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash to get around them.
Okay.
So 5, 10. I think that's 20. I can't really see the grid. Let's get to about here. I think I can get to about there.
Okay.
And then I haven't drawn any weapons yet. Can I get out my short bow and just take a shot at this first one?
Sure.
Do it.
I think I might be at disadvantage. What's my range on my short bow? 1 second.
No problem.
Oh God, they're big.
What's the range on that? 8320. So
Yeah, so I'm going to be at disadvantage then, aren't I? 'Cause I'm within 80 feet.
yeah.
But let's try it anyway. It can't hurt.
And you're attacking the one next to the horse here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's eating. Can I use my extra attack with a short bow? Can I take 2 attacks with that?
Do you have the
You can attack
extra attack?
Yeah, I got it as a fighter.
Yeah, yeah.
Attack twice instead of once, so yeah, I can use that with short. So I'll take 2 shots at him.
Okay.
First one is. Did
10.
that come up in chat? First one's a 10.
That'll miss.
Okay, and second one. Disadvantage is an 11.
And that'll miss as well.
Okay. So that is my turn.
Okay. Now
I'll drop the short bow and start getting ready to pull the rapiers.
let's see. 10, 15. One of them moves up to you.
Oh God.
What's happening?
One of them moves up to Caliphus.
I hear fighting.
Oh no, that's me.
Another one can get up to Gaul actually too.
Oh God.
Let's see. So it's the first one. Okay, so he's going to make a tentacle attack against you. And that is going to hit.
That's going to hit.
Okay.
I assume at this point I haven't got my rapiers out yet.
No.
Most likely not.
Oh no,
Okay.
oh no.
So you're going to take 4 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No!
23.
Nice.
Yeah!
Nat 20.
Okay. So no other effects,
Okay.
and it leeches around and tries to bite at you. And I think a 19 is going to hit.
19 is going to hit.
Okay, and you are going to take 7 piercing damage as this thing's
Ow.
pincers just latch into your flesh.
Ow, 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 ow. Mistake.
Okay.
Oh god.
And the other one next to you makes a tentacle attack upon you. And it's going to hit.
Yep.
Okay, you're going to take 4
Oh,
poison
no,
damage
no, no.
and make a
Another
Constitution
con
saving.
save?
Yes, sir.
I know what these are, but Zan doesn't know what these are.
11.
No!
I know what these are.
This is iconic. An 11?
Yeah. 11, that's going to be a fail, isn't it?
Yep, you are poisoned for 1 minute.
Okay.
Lose my mic. Crap.
And you are now paralyzed. So
Cool.
you will not be moving anywhere.
Tight, 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 tight.
And Caliphus, the other one, moves up to you and makes a tentacle attack.
Shit.
No.
27 should hit, I believe.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You'll take 4 points of poison damage. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is 7. I got a 7.
Okay.
Save. Use the save. Use the save.
Yeah.
Oh
use
yeah,
the
Have a
save.
free
I can
save.
use my save.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my save.
Okay.
Duh.
You auto save against that.
Ooh.
And it's going to make a bite attack against you. And I don't believe an 11 is going to hit.
Mhm.
Okay. So these things
Did
are
I
sort of. Go ahead.
Hey, hold on.
You have,
I grant all friendly creatures within 10 feet of me a +3 on all saving throws.
Cool.
okay, what would that make
Just
your
so you
saving
know.
throw again? Do you remember what your saving throw was, MK?
It was a 7.
Oh, okay, you're
So
still going to
that's
fail.
yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so these 3 gigantic half insect, half worm-looking creatures just pour forth from this pile of bones that look like it's partially eaten flesh
Well, shit.
and swarm at you.
Oh
Oh
no.
god, I can just see something horrible up around the corner as well.
Arthur. Yeah, I wanna
Well,
see, let's see.
Yeah, assuming he can't see me, I would like to move to goal.
Mhm.
If that's possible. I'm invisible, correct?
Right, so no opportunity attack against you.
I would like, as my first action,
Mm-hmm.
to lay on of hands, which, if I'm not mistaken here, I can touch a creature to restore any number of hit points, or either cure a disease or neutralize a poison.
Okay.
Oh.
So I would like to I would like to do the 5, expend 5 of my 40 hit points
Okay.
to him and neutralize a poison, if I may.
You may.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank God.
And-
Thank you.
Yeah, and then I would like to. How much damage did he take? Because I'd like to give it all back to him if I could.
I took 15 total.
Okay, I will give him. Let me see if I can lay hand. Okay. I'll give him all 15 back. So that'll be the action.
Okay.
Cool, thanks, dude. So am I still paralyzed?
Nope.
Awesome.
Yes.
And
Um,
do I have one more action I can take?
I think you have a bonus action.
Okay, I would like to, if I could,
Mhm.
run around behind a dash, perhaps.
Unless you can use it as a bonus action, then no.
Yeah, unless you've got road.
Okay. Then how many feet did I run from my position here.
25 feet.
Okay.
I believe that's what it was. Yep.
Yep. Now, I'm not. I just a question, DM.
Yes.
If I make an attack, do I lose my invisibility?
Yeah. If you cast a spell or make an attack, you'll lose invisibility.
Does that mean my lay on of hands, or is that an innate? Okay. Then I will. F it. I'm going to go ahead and just blow that invisibility out, and I'm going to attack the creature in front of me with my trident.
Okay.
That's going to be a 27.
That will definitely hit.
Yeah, no, well, 26, I'm sorry. But, okay. Then, that's a d6 plus 7. There's a 6. 13 total.
Ooh.
Nice.
So this thing is sort of munching on your buddy next to you. And you lay your hands on him real quick, and as it's pulling back from its bite, you just jab that trident up to the side, and it just sinks right to the butt of it. And it cries out. Looks pretty hurt, actually, by that.
Yes.
MK.
So, quick thing. Did I take damage last turn? Because I know you said I took damage, but
I think you took 4 points.
Yeah.
4 points.
Yeah.
Okay. And 2, I have a. I don't know how to say this, so don't embarrass me if I say it wrong. Rap of proof against poison, so I can't be poisoned.
Nice.
Yeah, I forgot I had that. So.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't need to burn your divine favor then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Well, do I get my divine favor back, or is it too late?
if you have that, I'm not going to make you burn it on it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So I
keep-
still have it. Awesome.
keep that saving throw in your back pocket.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna poke this guy with my brand new sword.
Okay.
Where is it? 1d8 plus 3 piercing, plus 1. Okay. So I'm gonna give him a good old poke.
Okay.
And I forget, I have advantage, correct? On my attack against him?
Yes, you do.
Alright, that is a 6 plus 1d8 plus 3 plus 1, right? So
Your attack roll?
9? Yeah,
Your attack roll's a
yeah, I
D20.
forgot that I needed to actually roll to attack first.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. Pardon me.
You're fine.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I haven't done this in a hot second.
No, you're fine.
So my attack roll is just a d20. I don't add anything to it.
So be a D20 plus your attack
Your
modifier.
dex.
My attack modifier, which is
Is plus 7.
plus 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So 9 plus 7, which is 16.
Okay, that is a hit.
All
Yeah.
right, cool.
Did you roll it twice to see if you critted?
No.
You have advantage on the attack roll, so you have a chance to crit on it. So go ahead and roll your D20 again.
Roll again.
Woo! I got an 8
Okay.
plus.
We'll stick with your first one.
Okay.
So you should roll me 1d8 plus 4 for damage.
All right. 7, 11.
11 points of damage.
Mhm.
Nice. That's a very nice cut.
And then I get an extra attack. So I'm going to attack again.
Yes, you do.
Do I get... Yeah, I get double advantage, right? If on both of them, or is it just like... that one time?
I can't remember if that spell says on your next attack or...
It said on your next attack.
Okay.
Okay, so I only get that one.
Right.
So I got an 18 plus 7,
That will definitely hit.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then... I got an 8.
You rolled an 8 or you...
I got a 4 plus
Okay.
4.
So 8
Yeah.
more points of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Sweet.
This thing's swinging around you and just take 2 quick jabs with your rapier, sinking it in. It just seems to sink right to the hilt every time and comes back out just as easily.
That's weird and gross.
Anything else for your turn?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Zan,
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
I still can't see these things. Oh god. Okay. I'm going to. Oh shit! There they are. I'm gonna move over here. Oh dear lord. Okay. Oh goody. All right. That was 20, 25, 30. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Let's do some Sacred Flame.
Burn.
You got it. Let's do Sacred Flame. This dude right in front of me, right? Yeah.
There. Okay.
Center one.
Center one. Gotcha.
Yeah. And that'll be. Sorry, double checking.
You're fine.
Okay, he needs to make a dex save.
Roll a 16.
That is my save.
Okay.
So that does nothing. Great. Well, shit. I think that's all I've got. I'm pissed.
Okay. Goal.
Cool. So I want to switch to my rapiers.
Excellent.
Does that cost me like an action or anything? Or
No, you can drop in.
cool. So I'll draw them. With my 2 main attacks, I'm going to take 1 swipe each at each of these guys.
Okay.
So the first one on the guy on this dude here.
Okay.
And this will be sneak attack as well because Arthur is threatening him. If I hit.
Absolutely. Oh!
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Bam! That'll
Alrighty.
do.
That'll do.
So
Oh!
base damage. Ooh. So that's
17 damage for this first strike.
yep. Does that
And
that's include the critical and my sneak attack?
double them dice for that sneak attack.
Nice. So another 12.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
Stab. Get fucked.
you just... yeah.
My shipmate.
It does not look good.
I am not happy about getting hit by him. I'm gonna make my extra attack against the other dude,
Okay.
which will be a 16 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Cool, and that'll be 10 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Nice.
Nice, and then I'm gonna move away around here because I attacked that first guy. He doesn't get an attack opportunity against me.
Excellent.
So I'll move 10 feet or 5 feet here, whatever.
Okay.
Use my bonus action attack to stab this dude again.
Oh,
I should
Yeah.
have gone for the first guy really, but committed. 13 to hit.
that just hits.
Just hits, nice. So that will be 8 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
And then, again, because I've hit him, he doesn't get opportunity attacks. I'm going to run away up here. What is this thing I'm seeing through here?
You see
What am I seeing over here?
a very large serpentine figure with
Cool, so
dull
I'm just gonna
black
shout.
scales.
Oh god. Does it look black dragony?
It looks black dragony.
I'm just going to shout, Dragon! And that is my
What?
turn. Dragon! And my turn is done.
Fudge.
Oh god. Oh god, why?
Oh, okay. That's into your turn.
I don't like that you just rolled a d20 for no apparent reason.
Oh my god.
Well, you did.
I don't like it.
You did shout, so
I did shout.
this one's going to move up this way. So we'll get one on each of you guys that it can see at least, since Arthur is still invisible.
Does Arthur get an attack of opportunity on that bottom one?
He would actually if he wants to take it.
Yeah, let's stick him with the pointy end of the trident.
All right, let's go and resolve that first then.
All right. It is a 12 plus 7, so 19.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's a d6 plus. I want to make sure I get this right. That is a d6 plus 4 piercing damage.
So 10 damage altogether?
No, it'll be 5. I rolled a 1,
Okay.
so 5.
So,
5 as he's running away.
So this thing's slithering beside you, and all of a sudden you just jam it right in its side. Doesn't even see it coming.
Nice.
And this thing looks like it's barely hanging on at this point. Alright, let's go to the top up here, and we will resolve with Gull. Make a tentacle attack. 24 is going to hit.
Christ, yeah, that'll hit.
4 points of damage.
Oh
and-
wait, I've got my cloak of displacement, so it's at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, so 15.
Nice.
15 does not hit.
Okay, and we'll make a bite
Completely
attack.
Yes.
forgot about that.
I did too, to be honest. And then 15 again.
Also does not hit.
Okay.
Yes.
So then we'll go down to Zan.
Oh.
Make a tentacle attack. An 11.
Oh.
Oh, that second one was
No,
in that
11
20.
won't hit. 11 won't hit.
And a bite.
11 does not hit.
And a 17.
17 hits.
Okay, so you are going to take 7 points of piercing damage as this thing latches onto you.
Ouch. Ow.
And we got one more. We got Kel down there, who's immune to poison, but it doesn't know that. 27 will definitely hit. You'll take 4 points of poison damage. Well, you're immune to poison, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't take any damage. And a 20
Nice.
is definitely going to hit. And you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Boo. That wasn't very nice.
Go, why don't you give me a perception check?
What sort of perception did you say?
Just a general perception check.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
A perception check? Just a general
Perception.
one?
Cool, thank you. I think
Yep.
my internet's been a bit weird.
It's okay.
Perception 22.
You are engaged with this thing in front of you, but you do manage to look off to your left, and you do see some movement.
Oh god.
You fear you may have alerted some attention.
Me and my
Oh,
big
shit.
mouth.
Arthur, it is your turn.
Arthur is going to take his trident. He drops his shield, it goes to the ground. He takes both hands and jumps
Mhm.
into the back
Oh,
with an attack.
nice flavor test. Roll with advantage on that.
Nice.
That'll be a 25, an 18 plus 7.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And he will do 9 points.
Okay. So you leap on the back of this thing and drive that point down.
Yep, I just straight down at him. And as I slide down his back,
Mhm.
I take out my spear, I turn him 180, and I throw it at the one attacking Gull.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you drive that point down into the back of this creature, and it just slumps down to the ground in front of Zan. And you
Ugh.
turn and make that attack.
I'll spit on him as I...
Thank you.
That's going to be a... Let me make sure I do this correctly. My spear throw gets me still a plus 7, so a 17 on the one in front of Gull.
That hits.
All right, that's going to be a d6 plus 4, 8 total.
Okay, nice. So that was a nice little combat maneuver there.
Nice.
So you push this thing to the ground and it doesn't move. You don't even look at it as you just turn and take that spear and fling it through the air, and it sinks into the back of this other creature that's attacking Gaul. Anything else for your turn? Any movement or anything?
I'd like... Well, no, because the next move I do is going to cost me, so after this I'm just going to retrieve my trident, because I can't manipulate 2 items at once.
Okay.
So I'll just hold my ground there.
Excellent. Miss MK.
All right. I think I'm gonna. First of all, Califrus looks at Arthur and is like, "Holy hell!" And then I'm gonna go ahead and jab at this dude again.
Okay.
Let's see. Ooh, 5 plus 7. That's probably not gonna hit.
12.
12, yeah.
Just misses.
Just misses. Alright. Try again. 12 plus 7, that's 20.
19 will hit.
19. Alright.
Yeah.
So 9.
9 points of damage. Okay. So you make a nice little jab into this creature's side. This black, brackish blood following your point as it leaves its body. Anything else for your turn?
Calipris is just gonna kind of brace, because Calipris is expecting to kind of be attacked again.
Okay. Zan.
Oh boy. Thank you, Arthur. And Eldritch Blast, 2 of them, one at each of the ones I can still see.
Okay, one at each.
First one, 16 at the one fighting Gaul.
16?
15.
15? Yeah, that'll hit.
Whew, okay. And that'll be... Yeah, 9 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And the one facing Cal.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's 22.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit.
And that's just 7. 7.
Okay. Nice.
So just both hands out. Boom, boom.
The 2 of those seem to be moving a little bit slower, look a little injured, but are seeming to act on just pure feral instinct. They're not backing down.
Cool.
Anything else for your turn?
Yes. That'll be it.
Okay. Gaul.
Cool. So I'll take my 2 main attacks against this dude.
Okay.
First one will be sneak attack because of my rakish audacity. So 19 to hit on the first one.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. So that's going to be 6 points of piercing plus 10 sneak attacks, so 16 total.
Okay. This thing sort of has its part of its side exposed to you as it gets blasted by Zan from this Eldritch Blast. And you just sort of drive the point up along its what would be its spine, and it shakes for a moment before falling to the ground limply.
Oh, cool. Is that so dead?
It is dead.
Cool. So,
Yeah.
all right then. Slight change of plan then. Let's see what our speed is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll use my bonus action to dash to get up close to this one.
Okay.
And then I've still got my second normal attack because of extra attack. So I'll stab this dude with the other rapier.
Okay.
13 to hit.
That will hit.
Awesome. That'll be 11 points of piercing damage.
Oof. Okay.
Is it still standing?
Just barely.
Then I will use my action surge to take another 2 attacks against it.
Okay.
It's 26 for the first one.
That'll hit.
So another 9 points of piercing.
Okay, and it falls to the ground.
Nice. Okay, guys, there is a dragon in the next room.
What?
There is a dragon in the next room. Big black wings, awake.
How big?
I'd like to retrieve my weapons, if I may, at this point.
Okay.
Big enough.
I'd like to retrieve everything.
Okay, so you retrieve your spear.
My spear, the trident, and the shield.
Okay. I'm gonna pick on Zan. Why don't you roll me a d4?
Sure. That's a 2.
2. Okay. You guys have 2 rounds before this thing appears it's going to make its way out to greet you.
Okay.
How do we feel about
What
fighting
color?
the dragon? Black.
What color was it?
Black.
I
I
have.
will use Mask of Many Faces, and I will turn myself into a black dragonborn.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hooray.
I was gonna suggest I have Dust of Disappearance, so we could all just kind of like gather up and disappear and leave.
Also a good
Will that
option.
disappear us all?
You and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes.
Hmm.
Ooh.
It's a
Okay.
good escape option for sure.
Yeah. So, but then, of course, clumping together, probably not the best
Yeah.
idea either.
Is it safe to assume at 8th level that we kind of know what we're dealing with a black dragon as far as breath weapons and stuff?
I would assume that would be true, yes.
So we know it's going to get very acidy very fast.
Yeah.
Cool. That explains why everywhere's been turned to swamp.
Yeah.
Shit. What do we do?
Do we talk or do we get the fuck out of
I
here?
mean, you look dressed for talking. Ms. Dragonborn. Do you speak Draconic?
Let me double check. I don't think so.
Tell you what, let's make this a little bit more fun. You guys have 2 minutes to decide what you're going to do.
Oh, fuck.
All right,
Run.
all right, all right.
Run!
Burn the place to the ground.
I speak abyssal. I speak primordial. I speak common, obviously. I doubt it knows abyssal.
It may know common.
Maybe.
Maybe it knows Goblin. I know Goblin.
Goblin's not a language.
It is on my character sheet.
All right, all right. Okay. So if we try to talk to it, sideways, Cal throws the dust, and we GTFO.
And we bounce. Yeah. That.
All right.
It's a
What
worse
do I say
option
to a
than
dragon?
It's a worse option than just going, but it's a better option than trying to kill it outright.
Yeah.
Arthur, what's your
wait.
thoughts? Oh god.
Oh shit! Oh, shit! Can I curse?
I want to know why it's here. I'll
All right.
speak to it.
All right.
So we're gonna
No.
try talking, and if things go south, we dust and
We
leave.
bounce.
Okay.
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 How big was it? Cole, how big was it?
How big was it, Sev?
You would guess that it's probably a young adult one,
Okay.
so
It's
fairly
an
large.
But it's not filling the room.
And it's a young adult, so it's gonna make bad decisions.
Yeah, it's a teenager. It's going to be emotional.
All right. We ask why it's here. We ask if we can do something for it, and then if it doesn't like us, then we get the fuck out.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. Everybody
And
make sure to stay within 10 feet of me.
Yes. Sponge.
Oh,
Sponge.
it's go time.
You hear
All
a
right,
roar escape from inside the ruins themselves. Stone dislodging from the sides and crumbling to the ground around you. And a figure
Oh, shit.
peers through these doors,
Oh,
which have been
fuck.
blown open towards the interior of the building, and it just starts to snake itself, locking eyes on you.
Calipers moves closer to like the middle of the group,
Okay.
like here.
Okay.
Now I'm going to
I'm within 10 of you. Yes. Okay.
now I'm going to throw this thing into the initiative order. I don't know why it rolled
Oh god.
twice. Okay.
Good lord.
Everybody within 10 feet of me gets +3 on saving.
Good to know.
I think that was...
I had just had my turn.
Yep, so we'll put on Arthur. Alright, Arthur, what are you doing?
Planting my feet in the ground, spread eagle, with my trident.
Mm-hmm.
Plant it in the ground. We see you. We wish to talk.
And I see you.
Oh, good dragon voice.
What are you doing here?
We are here on behalf of the villagers. They are scared and running. They have no idea what's happening.
You mean my food?
Indeed.
What do they bring to me, but more to consume?
Do you wish sacrifice?
Are you willing?
What is it you want?
I already have what I want.
Why here, if I may ask?
So polite to this dragon.
It's as good a place as any, is it not? Ruins, water, plenty of nearby cattle and horses and humans to eat.
So you have claimed this land as yours?
It is mine, and you are trespassing upon it.
We ask your forgiveness for such trespass. We did not know.
You have my forgiveness, little one.
By your leave, and I'll start walking backwards,
Nope.
with my eyes not looking directly into the dragon.
Oh, coward.
Now, I did not say you could leave without sacrifice, did I not?
And I'll stop.
What
Calaphris, does
do
it
you
feel
bring
trusty in here?
me?
We bring you word from the village. They are willing to accept your rule. And I'll try to deceive him.
Go ahead and roll it with disadvantage.
And I bring a little bit of poop in my pants.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's not terrible. I rolled a 19 and a 15.
15?
And do I get
Ooh.
anything? Let me see. Is it persuasion? So,
Yes.
I mean, 18 total on the disadvantage.
Okay, let me roll a counterpoint. Oh. You guys picked the green dice today, and you should not have.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I picked the elven dice. It's
You,
doing okay.
you tried to deceive me. Now, I demand sacrifice, and I want you.
Like murder? It's dust time. It's dust time, isn't it?
It's dust time.
Is it dust time?
Feels a little dusty in here.
Is everybody ready for dust?
I start coughing. That's the sign for dust.
All right,
Or
all right.
sneezing.
Calaphris just like straight up throws down the dust.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and make me an offsetting initiative roll, but we're going to do this. I'm going to have you roll a normal initiative, and I'm going to have it counter the dragon's perception. And we'll see who acts first.
Can you inspire yourself, Cal?
No.
I can inspire one of you. So wait, what do we do?
You're
I
going to
got
roll.
distracted.
You're going to roll an initiative for me,
Okay.
because I think yours is more of a dex-based one.
So I roll initiative and then I add my dexterity to it, right?
Whatever your initiative modifier is, it should be at the top center of
Oh,
your
yeah.
page.
So I got 15.
You got 15.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 16. It sees you moving towards your side, and its reptilian eyes with little slits grow narrow, and it lifts back its head and opens its gaping maw. And and acid begins to spew forth from its mouth in your direction.
Not my direction.
This is gonna hurt.
Going to go ahead.
Oh. Full on
She
milk
said,
out.
She's
"Oh
like,
yeah,
"Nope."
hit this.
It's like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Can't hit what you can't see."
I'm out of here. But we'll go ahead and leave it there for tonight.
God.
Oh no!
Seb, I think I'm going to be sick next week. I don't think I can make it.
And you only have 3 people to play next week then.
Oh shit!
No!
Ah!
Okay,
I'm gonna be
guys.
laying on the deck.
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh god!
So,
So you guys get a week to decide how you're going to combat.
no.
Fight a dragon.
Yes.
Oh god. My hair's too pretty for this.
All right, guys. Well, that was fun. Let's just say a little quick go around for everybody. Start with Chris. Where can people find you? What you doing?
Hello, I'm Chris. You can find me on the Twitters at Pangalactic, and I run a D&D resources website called loottheroom.uk, and you can catch me back here on this channel in about 3 hours for Birthright of the Commage, where I am currently sitting on a mountain watching a city burn. It's going to be fun.
Nice. MK.
I'm Music Combat on Twitter, and you can find me on Twitch at MK is the best. I stream variety stream video games. Right now I'm streaming Ori and the Blind Forest and Soma, and I think I was gonna organize something a little special this weekend, some silly games. So yeah.
Awesome. Zen.
Hey, I'm Sid. I'm Agreek Sid on Twitter. Come find me. I'm usually just, talking nonsense, basically. So nothing else to report at the moment.
How about Mr. Arthur?
Kevin_hit on Twitter. I write about esports and travel around to events. Just want to say thanks for allowing me on the show and as Arthur's probably going to be dissolved by this.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh.
We shall
No,
see.
but seriously, this is my only show that I do, and I could not be more happy to be with such amazing people. So thank you, and I'm already looking forward to next week. You're killing me, Sav.
I'm
You're
looking
killing
forward
me.
to next week too, because I'm looking forward to killing you.
No!
No, I'm not that type of DM.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out next week how
Okay,
merciful I
when we
am.
get to it.
I've been your DM tonight, Sabrick. You can find me on pretty much, any sort of social media, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. I lost my voice all of a sudden.
It's like
That's
Dragon
Sabrick.
Voice, man.
It is.
That's epic.
I think it did kill me. But you can find me on those. I lost my voice entirely. Did you hear this?
No.
Wow.
Just in time.
So the dragon's glands are gone, is what you're saying.
I'm going to be amazing for tonight's interview.
Oh no.
That's right.
Tell them it was all in the pursuit of a dragon voice.
Yeah,
so it was worth
yeah.
it.
It was totally worth it.
Yeah, it was. That voice was awesome.
Normally I'd be running Planescape, I think next Saturday, but we're going to be on a small hiatus from that for the time being. But you can still catch me on my channel Sundays for a little Fallout 304, which is a 5e hack of the Fallout universe, which is a lot of fun.
Sweet.
You can catch us here every Saturday at 1 p.m. for some Temple of Elemental Evil goodness.
Don't forget all those other great shows on this channel. They're
Oh,
awesome.
absolutely. I always have
Yeah.
to promote the next person coming up. So we have Birthright of the Homage. Always,
Yeah.
not sure if I ever say that correctly. That's coming up at 7 o'clock this evening. So come back, check them out. Chelsea's an awesome person, an awesome
She is.
DM, and Chris is an alright player.
Thanks,
So
Chris.
I'm alright.
he's a good dude, and you should come back and check them out. And while you're at it, go and check out the sponsors to the channel, which make it happen. So, and I think if you go join the Discord, you can get some codes, if I remember correctly, for off Devon Rue merchandise. There's a tabletop loot icon for 15% off promo code, I believe, for them. I know there's one for Cantrip Candles, but I don't remember how much it is. So, but you go check them out. They help keep the channel going. Unlike my voice, so That's pretty much all I have going on. So I guess we'll end it there for tonight. Anything else you guys want to say before we go?
Please don't kill us.
I beg you, sir.
I will
Russ?
note that for next week. All right then. Well, if that's nothing else, then I guess we'll see some of you back at, so what did I say, 7 p.m.?
Midnight my time, 3 hours from now.
Midnight Chris's time, for more Birthright goodness. For 2.5 orcs. I remember
2.5 orcs.
Remembered it this time.
It's a good time.
Otherwise, if you want to come check me out on my channel, you can catch me tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Fallout. I enjoy it, and I think it's a pretty good little group we got going on. So
Yeah, it's a fun campaign, man.
I appreciate it. So I guess we'll see you all otherwise next Saturday. So thanks for coming by, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
We're waving this
wait.
time, MK.
Yeah.
Oh, we're waving this time. Okay.
I'm just switching it up, keeping you on your toes.
Gotta be up with the trends.
Bye-bye.